Okay. Thank you so much. Very good afternoon, everyone. And first of all, congratulations to all the students. You are getting such an wonderful opportunity at an early phase in career. Thanks to Department of Community Medicine of Homandra Medical College, Dr. Murugan sir, and especially Dr. Girubakaran sir for inviting me for this wonderful academic feast. I'm online for past 1 hour. I could see great session by Arun Murugan sir, very interesting, engaging session. And also by Shruti ma'am, I was able to listen to last part of it. So I hope you are good to go ahead with the next session, that is networking. So first, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Venkatesh Karthikeyan. I'm senior resident in the Department of Community and Family Medicine at All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Patna. And I'm also the publications director for the Junior Doctors Network of World Medical Association, medical education director for the Young Doctors Forum of the Commonwealth Medical Association, and the national convener for the Antimicrobial Resistance Committee of the Indian Medical Association. Yesterday, I was also appointed as the chair for the NCD working group of the World Medical Association Junior Doctors Network. I have 22 publications till date. So, with this brief introduction about myself, let me share the gist of what I'm going to discuss over the couple of minutes. I understand that the time is short, so I'll try to cover it at the earliest possible. So, first, I'll discuss about what is networking, why it matters, then what is the power of social media, how we can positively use it, what are the roles of professional associations in shaping our career? What is the role of institutional support and how important is it, especially for undergraduates? What are the roles of attending roles of conferences and how important it is to attend conferences? And what are the effective strategies for a better networking? And few negative aspects which is associated with networking and how we can handle it. So I hope we are good to go ahead. Can we proceed? I think I can see the chat box.
Yes, you can proceed.
Okay. Thank you. So, first, networking is the process of building and nurturing relationship with individuals who can support your personal and professional growth. It's more about creating meaningful connections that is going to involve mutual value, trust, and engagement. You may think, oh, I'm an introvert. It's like networking is for extrovert. No, that very thought is something which you should reconsider. And it's not always about self-promotion, though self-promotion is a small component. Networking is much more beyond that. And it may not be always formal. So it may not be typically through a conference, but majority of times, better networking happens over coffee or during a class or during informal sessions, effective networking happens. So if there's a famous saying that your network is your net worth. So if knowledge is power, then networking is the path to that power. So networking is very important, especially because it is going to open doors to a lot of opportunities. So when I'm from Velamal Medical College, Madurai, and when I was a second year MBBS student, my college management was very supportive, and they made me the president of Students Wing for the UNESCO Chair in Bioethics unit of the Madurai Nodal Center. So at that time, the swearing in was happening in front of Dr. Russell D'Souza, who is he is the global head for the UNESCO Chair in Bioethics. After that, I got into Indian Medical Association, Medical Students Network as a college chairperson, then as state vice president, then as a JDN convener, and ultimately I ended up in National IMA, followed by CMA and WMA. And very interestingly, last 15 days before, when I was in Bangkok representing World Medical Association at the World Federation for Medical Education. There I could meet the same Dr. Azal D'Souza sir, who before 1 decade I met him, and after 1 decade I'm meeting him at a different country, totally different country, and in a very unexpected way. And that contact I made 10 years before was useful because during the conference he had organized the special dinner for the office bearer, and he invited me. So these kind of very unique and interesting connections you get, and you don't know which connection will be helpful for you at which point of your career. So you should understand the importance of it, and it is going to accelerate your learning and growth. So it is going to help you grow faster. If you could see, majority of my publications is through the collaborations I have through my friends and through my mentors. who are from different parts of the country and different parts of the world. So this networking is definitely going to help you in order to grow rapidly in your career, and it is going to help you to find mentors and role models. So I have a couple of good mentors, fortunately, and one I would like to make a mention about one particular person who is Dr. Om Prakash. So he's a public health expert and working with Global Health Advocacy Incubator. So almost every decision of mine, I'll be asking him before deciding on anything, and that's how an important mentor he is to me. And how did I know about him? How did we know about each other? We were just Facebook friends. It started as simple as it. We were just Facebook friends, and that relationship started. And now he is my very important mentor. So networking is going to help you to find very good mentors, and you need to make use of it. And it's also going to help you in building your personal brand. This may not be, I don't know how much value it is for other professionals, but as doctors, this personal brand building is very important. Both, even if you are, irrespective of which department or which branch you are in, this personal brand building will be helpful for you in multiple aspects, and it is going to multiply your impact. So, in a relatively lesser time, by relatively spending lesser energy and lesser efforts, you can get things done if you have a strong network of friends and mentors. And not every day is going to be smooth. So whenever there is a problem, you should have good people to go to, so that you get the proper advice how to handle it. And this support during stressful time you'll get if you're going to have a good networking. Networking is not something which is outside the country or outside your state, nothing like that. Even people in your college, people in your departments can be very good friends, very good mentors, and you should not underestimate their importance. And that is going to be a crucial support, especially during your stressful times. Now, I would like to emphasize the power of social media and how it can be leveraged. So, in today's world, in today's era, your digital identity is kind of considered as equivalent to your professional identity, especially for those who don't know you personally in the beginning. And it is going to reflect what is your areas of interest, what are your values, and what are your expertise. Even if you want to know about someone, what are you going to do? You're just going to open Insta or just put it in Google, and that is going to help you understand about the other person. So it holds the true for you also. If someone wants to know about you, they're directly going to search in Google, search in your social media, and that should clearly reflect what are your areas of interest, values, and expertise. You should curate a profile that speaks for your passion. For example, if you're interested in research, if you're interested in public health, or if you're interested in presenting papers, then your social media profile should reflect it, so that that will attract more and more opportunities to you, which is more relevant to you. And it is also, social media is one single platform which is going to help you to connect with global experts and peers very easily. So, for example, if you want to become a cardiologist, if you want to become a public health expert, or if you want to become a leading physiologist, then you should first go to social media and see the people who are the pioneers in the field. You should follow them, and you should see what kind of works they are doing, like what kind of research projects they are doing, what are the conferences they attend, so that that gives you an orientation about how your life will be and it should be if you are going to be going in that particular branch. So this social media gives a very powerful platform to connect with such global experts and peers. And it is, of course, going to help access hidden opportunities like fellowships, conferences, scholarships. Majority of these, it is not going to be in your notice board unless otherwise someone takes real special efforts to send to the management, to send to your dean and put
Yeah.
it in notice board. A majority of the times, opportunities are not going to be put up in your notice boards. It is going to be in social media, especially WhatsApp and LinkedIn and other handles. So you need to make leverage of it so that you make the best. See, how many of you know there is an ICMR grant for ICMR grant for short-term student fellowship, short-term student projects. How many of you know there is a MDMS thesis grant for ICMR? How many of you know there is a international travel grant for ICMR, which you can avail if you want to go to abroad for presenting a paper or attending a conference? So all these opportunities you get to know if you are active in social media. Active in social media does not mean that you are in Instagram and seeing reels. That is a part of your entertainment, but I'm talking about how to use professionally social media so that it will help in your academic growth. And this comes much more important for people like me and you who are in very early careers, very earlier phases of your careers. So credibility, for building your credibility and for building your contacts, social media is the single best platform to use in order to develop all these contacts. And though there are a number of platforms, my favorite and the most recommended platforms, especially for professional networking, is LinkedIn. So, may I know how many of you are having an account in LinkedIn? Around 170 or here. How many has the account? Can you just type yes or no quickly? Okay, I see few S's. Okay,
You
I
can
see.
share your LinkedIn.
Sure, sure. It's in my same name, Dr. Venkatesh Karthikeyan. So this is a very important tool, number one social media platforms, because most of the content, 99% of the content which you're going to see in LinkedIn are professional contents. There's no much of an entertainment content or some random spam content you won't see. Most of it are going to be professional contents, and you can effortlessly connect with international contacts which are relevant to you. As I said, see, I'm a public health person, community medicine person. I will be most of the people I'm following will be experts in my field. So by that way, I'm going to closely watch what my seniors, what the pioneers in my field are doing, and and they will also be sharing opportunities also, any job vacancies, any project openings. They will be sharing, and all this is going to help me so that I can grow in my career. And it is also going to connect me with my potential employer as well, especially if I'm looking into private sector or some agencies like WHO or UNICEF. Then LinkedIn is a platform where I can connect with my potential employer as well. And it's a great tool to get inspired from role models in your field. So I request all of you that please open an account in LinkedIn. Please follow people whom you think can be your potential role models, and constantly keep a watch over their profiles so that you'll get to know how things work in the real world. Second common platform is the Twitter. And it's again most of the government officials, government organizations, other organizations, and senior people are in Twitter. Contents may not always be professional, but it is good to have at least a minimal presence in Twitter so that you get to know about important updates which are official. And of course, you people, everyone will be there in Instagram. Of course, the younger generation is there in Instagram. And again, the importance of Instagram is growing, even in medicine, especially if your target audience is going to be patients and you want to get reached. You want to increase your reach among the patients you are potential, whom you are going to potentially treat in future. Instagram is used. Again, there are a lot of ethical concerns, all this as outlined by Arun Murugan sir. But if you are using it judiciously in a proper way, then it is a great platform. Then you can see, I think many of you would be following Dr. Santosh Jacob or Dr. Pal Manikam. They are examples of how to perfectly use social media and Instagram for the betterment of self as well as for the betterment of the society as a whole. So Instagram is you can use it again for professional purposes, and Facebook also, though not many of you may be there actively. Facebook also is an important tool, especially to connect with senior people, because many of the senior people may not be active in Instagram. So to connect with senior people, Facebook is an good platform. Only disadvantage is that these platforms mostly have personal contents, and many of the times it may not be relevant to you. So use it judiciously and make the best out of it. And also, you can have a presence in Telegram groups and YouTube, and follow YouTube channels which are relevant to you. I used to follow a lot of productivity influencers. I used to follow many faculties, especially during my PG preparation phase. I used to see a lot of interviews in YouTube about how to prepare and all those productivity stuff, which helped me a lot. So and Telegram also, for community medicine, we have a Telegram group, like two, three Telegram groups, which kind of have thousands of faculties, thousands of people from our branch, and that groups give us an idea about what is happening in our fraternity, in our specialty. So hope you are also aware of that such groups. I think Bone Teacher has a group, and many such useful groups are there. Try to explore it. Try to build connections that will help you to get many opportunities. But a few things which you should be considerate about social media is that you need to be ethical in using, especially when it comes to things related to patients. We should not reveal the identities of patients, or we should be careful about certain things. Try to avoid posting personal contents. Try to avoid posting unprofessional posts and unprofessional comments, and don't spend too much time in social media. So these are few things which you should be considerate on. Next, moving to the role of professional associations. Professional associations are going to be a platform for leadership as well as advocacy. And it is going to give you as an opportunity to learn, to lead, and to speak. And professional associations are going to give us a lot of mentorship opportunities and also collaboration. It is going to help with that. It's going to help in developing skills beyond medicine. You take important skills like leadership, communication, networking. All this you will learn and you will experience primarily if you're a part of professional associations. And of course, it is going to help you build a very strong CV. SE, every at the end of the undergraduate, everyone is going to have MBBS degree. At the end of post graduation, everyone is going to have MD or MS. And what is going to make you stand out is like what you have done for your society, for your peers, and for the community. And being a part of the professional associations are a great way to it. And it's going to give a sense of community and belonging. For example, if you're a part of the Indian Medical Association, that is going to give you a feeling that, okay, I'm a part of like 3.5 lakh doctors across the country, and they are my family, and I have their support. You of course get good mentors, even legal support, academic support, research support from people from such professional organizations. So the one quote which I would like to highlight here is that if you want to go fast, then go alone, and if you want to go far, then go together. That too with the association, in lines of similar lines of what Shruti ma'am said. So teamwork is very much essential, especially in our field. So, okay, I have told the advantages of professional associations. So, what are the professional associations which you can be a part of? To start with, you can join Indian Medical Association, Medical Students Network. Just Google it up, you'll get the registration form under the details. So, once you finished your MBBS, then you can move to Indian Medical Association Junior Doctors Network, which is for doctors up to 35 years of age. Then you can move in as a life member of Indian Medical Association. So I think since most of you undergraduates, it is right time you can become a part of IMA and that is I would strongly recommend it because we are organizing a lot of workshops, a lot of career guidance session, a lot of like webinars to guide you how to get into UK, how to get into USA via PLAB, USMLE, and many skill development workshops we are organizing. So I think that is useful for you both as an student as well as to improve your or to develop your leadership and communication skills. IMA MSN is the right platform to go ahead with. Then also you may consider joining IFMSA, which is the International Federation of Medical Students Association, and the Indian counterpart is Medical Students Association of India. Though I was an office bearer for 1 year during my undergraduation, and I was not very active in this MSA. But later on, I realized that after getting into World Medical Association, I realized that MSA and IFMSA is a great platform, especially to learn project management skills, to learn how to document properly, those kind of values or those kind of skill sets you will get if you are a part of this IFMSA and MSA, and it's going to give you international contacts right from your undergraduation days itself. So you may consider joining this MSA as well if you are looking for good networking opportunities. Then again, we have Commonwealth Medical Association, which was established in 1962, headquartered at London. There is a medical students wing for this Commonwealth Medical Association also. You may again join it. You may contact me, and I can share you the registration details. You can again join it. It's a good opportunity for international collaborations as well. Even this coming July 18th, we are having our meeting in London. So those interested, you may join us. We have a poster paper presentation, research presentation sessions as well, and few targeted sessions for medical students and young doctors we have during the meeting. So if you're available and if resources permit, kindly try to join us in London for the July 18th meeting. And World Medical Association, of course, it's a association of more than 115 countries across the globe, and they represent 1 crore doctors across the globe. And though as medical students, you may not be having a direct membership at the moment, but once you are finishing MBBS, you can join the Junior Doctors Network of World Medical Association as an individual associate member, and it will help you to connect with people across different countries. Then I would also recommend to be a part of, I don't, I, to a part of your college's students association as well. I'm not a strong advocate for joining in associations for protest and other purposes. I'm not a strong advocate, but be a part of it, at least be a passive part of such associations so that you can make use of opportunities which are relevant to you. For example, attending a conference or attending a workshop, those kind of opportunities which are relevant to you, at least for that, you should be a part of your associations in your local colleges. And once you specialize, once you know which branch you're going to be in, then you should take the membership of the relevant associations in your branch. For example, TATCOM, which is headed by Arunmurgan sir, Girva sir, is one such association for community medicine, and other associations like IAPS, MIPHE, and many others are there. So you need to be a part of such associations. You're contributing actively or not, whether you are a leader in that or not does not matter, but at least you should be a member because that is again going to let you know of various opportunities. Like TATCOM organizes a lot of workshops, a lot of webinars for the benefit of postgraduate residents and for young career professionals. So those opportunities I will not get if I was not a member of TATCOM. So I think you should also try to join such associations immediately once you decide your specialization or immediately once you get your PG. Don't think that I'll get a degree and I'll get a postgraduate degree, then I'll join as faculty, then I will join such associations. No. At the earliest possible, try to join the specialist associations which are relevant to you. And also, if possible, if time permits, try to join in other non-medical associations also. That will give you the social capital. Like it will help you form connections with those outside medicine. I think that is very crucial, especially in today's world where survival is based a lot on the networking. So I'm a part of this Patna Tamil Sangam. So where many IAS, IFS, IRS officers, IPS officers, and school teachers, a varied spectrum of people are a part of this association. And also, many of them known to me are a part of Lions Club or Rotary Club. So all these associations also you may join. I don't know whether it is the right time to join now. But definitely, once you are a little bit more stable in your career, you should consider being a part of such non-professional, I mean, non-medical associations also. That is definitely going to help you, especially if you are, especially I have seen people benefiting out of such associations in developing their businesses and developing their clinical practices as well. So this may be for the long run, but I just want to sensitize you about this. Then you should never underestimate the importance of the support your department, your institution is giving. So without your institution support, it is not possible to do most of the things. So your institution is your first network. Velamal Medical College gave me my first leadership and research exposure, and IMA, AIIMS Patna, all these associations and institutions amplified it later. And the institution is going to give you good mentors and good faculties who are going to back you up in tough times. It's going to give access to supportive mentors who will going to help you to take calculated risks, apply for different jobs, different roles, and develop confidence in life. And it's also being a part of good institute. Luckily, you are already a part of good institute. So you should also try to get into such good institutes in your postgraduate also. Any such reputed college like the college which you're currently in, or in some AIIMS, or in some institutes of national importance, you should try to get it, because just because you are in getting into a good institute will ensure that you get much more opportunities and much more projects and exposure. So try target to get a good institute in your post graduation. And also, institute support is important to get academic recognition and resources. And it's going to help you to get peer motivation, and being surrounded by people whom you're surrounded by is going to matter more. So try to be surrounded by people, make a good connection with those around you, with your friends, seniors, juniors, and faculties, so that they will guide you through, and will help you build a successful career. And also, we discussed about associations and institutions. Now, a few points about the career. I'll take few more minutes. Conferences is one great opportunity where you can meet experts, and gradually over time you become one expert also. It helps you to build a national or global peer network as well. This photo is taken a few months back in Rwanda, in Africa, where I was invited as a speaker. So again, this opportunities we get just only because of networking most of the time. If you are in typical setup of any college setup, any government college or any private college, to get to the level of being invited as a speaker, you need to be a way more senior person. But at earlier stages, as a medical student or as a junior doctor or as a resident, if you want to be invited, if you want to participate in such conferences, then networking is very important, and conferences is one good tool. And it's also a conference. You're not going to simply walk in and sit down and come back. You're going to present your work. You're going to show what publications or what projects your department or institute is doing. And it's another opportunity to showcase your institution's excellence. So another important use of conference is that it's a gateway to real world exposure. So this was last month in Bangkok. So I was representing the World Medical Association at the World Federation for Medical Education, and it was such a great opportunity to talk in front of 1,000 people across the globe. So this real world exposure you will get easily if you are part of such associations and if you are actively participating in conference. I understand that participating in conferences at this point of career may be time consuming. More importantly, there may be financial constraints also, but at least make use of conferences which is happening in your locality within Tamil Nadu or within Chennai. And these kind of conferences which you are currently in, where virtual conferences, where the majority of times it is free or it comes with a very, very nominal cost, at least try to be a part of these conferences, which will give you exposure to real world and current situation, what is current updates, what is happening in the field. And also conferences helps you to boost your confidence and communication skills, and it gives you an opportunity to present, publish, and get noticed. If you're attending any conference, just don't go simply and sit and come back. Try to contribute as much as possible. Like try to get invited as a speaker, try to present your paper, try to present a poster. So try think about how to maximize the opportunity so that you make the best use of the conference. And effective strategies for networking, few tips. Know why you're networking, whether you're networking for career guidance, research, mentorship, or collaboration. You should have a clarity before you connect. And you should start early and start small. And I think you are in the perfect pace. So start networking effectively with your classmates, seniors, and faculties. Don't wait for the perfect event, and start conversations wherever you are, whichever point of career you are. And you should also add value before you ask. So don't think that networking means people will come and give you opportunities. No, it doesn't work as simple as that. First, you should create a value for yourself. You should volunteer for organizing conferences. You should support your institute, support your departments in organizing the conferences like this. And gradually that will increase your value, and then you will start getting more opportunities. And also it is important to follow up and stay in touch. So send a thank you message to someone who helped you, or to some conference faculty whose session you felt was very nice, and try to reconnect with them periodically and follow them in social media like LinkedIn. So all this will help you to stay in touch. And also try to attend the conference, engage and reflect. As I said, each event is a potential opportunity which can turn your life into a different direction. So try to engage actively, build your online presence, and be genuine and consistent. Though networking has hundreds of good things, there are few points which you should consider. First, that you should not always think about what I can get by networking. It may lead to weak connections and transactional relationships, and networking may cause burnout from overcommitment. Beyond a particular point, you'll start getting a lot of opportunities, a lot of requests. They may invite you for multiple events. They may ask help. Multiple people will start asking help. A lot of overcommitment can happen, and that may deviate you from your core area of interest. So you should learn to say when to say yes and when to say no. So it maybe majority of the times you may be needing to say no, but you should have a clear what is it clear vision when to say yes to an opportunity so that you don't get overburdened. And peer pressure and comparison culture is one negative aspect, as Shruti ma'am also has highlighted. Once you start networking more, you will see a lot of people who are achieving more, who are doing better than you, and all this may create an inferiority complex in you. I think you should be aware of it. Just because of the disadvantage, it does not mean that you should stop networking. You should be aware of these peer pressure component, and you should learn to take it in a positive way rather than comparing with yourself and feeling so inferior. Next is like networking for fame and not for growth is a disadvantage. So networking is not for gaining familiarity. If you are holding highest offices, like if you are getting a part of IMA or WMA or any such good organization, if you are getting a leadership post, it is not for your fame primarily. It is how you use that opportunity for the betterment of yourself, for the betterment of the community, for the betterment of the society as a whole, and for the betterment of the country as well. So try to you make use of those positions not only for fame but also to do something which is meaningful. One small example I would like to give here is that our Indian Medical Association Junior Doctors Network. I was a convener till last 2 months. Before last 2 months. And we started many initiatives, and one such initiative is that we started a 24/7 mental health helpline for medical students and young doctors. So it is a way we are utilizing our position and trying to give back to the community. We have organized multiple basic life support workshops for young doctors and for the general public. It's again one way of giving back to the society. So you should use your positions and try to do give back to the society. And there are chances that if you're having a bigger network, many people may try to exploit you and may have unfair expectations on you. So you should be cautious of such people who use your time, ideas, and efforts without giving due credits. Networking is a very powerful tool, but it should not come at the cost of your academics or personal life. So academics and personal life is the top priority, and networking is the is the secondary. So you should never neglect your academics or personal life for the sake of networking. So I would like to conclude by saying that networking is not about collecting contacts, it's about planting relationship. Thank you so much. You may reach out to me in this email ID, and I'll be happy to help you in whatever way I can. Once again, I thank Dr. Arun Murugan sir, Kirbagaran sir, and the whole team of Omandra Medical College for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.